Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am having the sausage, cucumbers, and rice in the beloved sauce. I also have a Coke on the side. Now, mind y'all, when I first tried this, I was like, where'd I get this from? It is so good. But I got it from Steph and Tosh off of their channel. They did this. I got it from them. They got me hooked. Like, I'm hooked. When I say I'm hooked, I'm hooked. Your sister's hooked. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a prayer. And I also have a story time. Amen. And amen again. Let me start digging in a little bit. I actually made this sauce. This is the mild sauce from the beginning when she first started. Like, this is that sauce. Like, I think I like that more than the garlic sauce. Dump some on my rice. I am like obsessed with this combo, you know. Let me pour my soda. I was being a little greedy. I opened my soda already, but y'all get the drift. Good. Empty all that Coke. And there we have it. You'll hear that sizzling. Alright, let me see what I'm gonna start with. My cucumbers actually had some tahini sauce on them. Parsley flakes. I love cucumber. If nobody else don't love cucumber, I do. Look at them to me. I eat them. Alright. I was going to put something else on the side. Like some scallop, shrimp. I was going to do all that. Because, you know, I got to go overboard sometime. But I had to sit down and calm down. Because I got a lot more videos to go. And I notice sometimes I go overboard and I sometimes want to make 2 videos at a time, like during that day. I can't because I'm so full for making that first one because I put so much on the plate. Here you go. Hold on, put some. Put too much on the plate. It's gonna drop soon. I get it there. Okay. It's filling already. I air fried my sausages. They're tasty. And that's how you tasty that tasty. They're beef sausages. Another bite. Scoop of rice. Another scoop of rice before I start the story. Sausage on it. Alright, so I got my story time from your girl's whole mess. Spilling it already. I got it from Stalk. Someone's watching. It was about a correctional officer by the name of Dustin and Amy. In the beginning, Dustin was the only one in law enforcement. Amy and him met. She was doing her own little thing. And I fell in love. Got married in 2001. Ended up having a baby. Couldn't keep them apart. So Amy was like, what are you doing? She ended up having a baby. I was like, who's doing law enforcement? I might as well become a cop. So she ended up going to the career of being a cop. Once she did that, things was working out like just perfect for them, to both of them. It's so good, y'all. But soon after they ended up getting married and all that stuff, and Dustin started showing Amy his true side. He started being obsessive. Everything went his way. She was being late to work because she had to make sure he had a dinner ready, and it couldn't be too hot, too cold, none of that. So she had to make it at certain times. And think about it, he was trying to make her late for work anyway. He probably was a little upset that she was more, you know, she was a police officer. And he knows the career. And I know the career because I'm a correction officer. I've been there for a long time. You built relationships in there. Excuse me. You're around these people like all the time. So was he doing his little thing in there before, and he knew once she got in her career that she's possibly doing the same thing? Could have been. Could have happened. I never told y'all this, but I'm at my husband, where I work at. We're both correctional officers. And you do end up finding love there. Some work, some don't. But ours been working. Excuse me, y'all. So Dustin starts showing all these. Let me get into it. This stuff is so good. I can't even get into it. He started showing he was controlling, compulsive, all that. And Amy was getting tired of it. They had a baby together now, and the reason why she wasn't leaving because she knew she had a baby on him. And she knew he was in law enforcement. She didn't want to get him in trouble. Arguing all the time. She was called and talked to her mother. You know. But she didn't want to talk to the police because she felt as though like he was really controlling. Like he was doing some crazy weird stuff to her. She felt as though like, why should I tell on my husband and I'm a cop? Like, I'm supposed to protect I handle the bad guys on the street. Why can't I handle my husband? That's how she was looking at it. When they had a little baby girl, I mean, it was like the best thing to her. But to him, he started tripping out. He was having little moments where he was yelling out in the front yard, screaming. And she saw him doing stuff. She kind of like ignored it. And didn't want him to be mad at her for addressing it. So this is the type of relationship they run now. It's crazy. Because so she been going through this stuff so much for 6 years that she finally decided, like, I'm done with this. She said it's over. Told him it was over and she's done with him. She's not going through that no more. And of course he can't take that. He started begging and pleading. He loved her. He'll fix it. This low-key spicy, y'all. He'll fix everything he had to fix. But she was like, she's done. She's so done. So her hiding what he was doing to her all these years, she finally decided to let someone in from work. A guy named Jeff. Jeff was nice, always listened. You know. And he was just there for support. To support her. In the beginning, she didn't tell Jeff what was going on, but then she finally started talking to him. And Jeff told him, this is weird. You need to report this and all that. So Jeff started noticing that. He started coming to visit her. He started noticing. He started getting followed too. He like, he knew something was going on. He kind of like knew it. Like their cop instincts came on. Like, I'm being followed. Something's going on. Something's wrong here. And he would come out of the store or something. Oh, excuse me. He would see him sitting there, waiting. I mean, come out. He was driving past real fast. Jeff thinking Dustin was gonna ride up the curb and hit him. But he always riding up and just go past him and keep moving. So now he's following him too. Once you start following him, he talked to Amy like, this is a problem. This dude could be really dangerous. So, of course, they would ignore it. Amy looks at a computer one day. She finds some suspicious letter in there. It was basically a suicide letter saying, I'm sorry I had to do this, and you know, all kinds of stuff. Like, but it was saying, like, it was signed with her name on it, like it was coming from her. And she knows she never wrote it. It was to her police department. Jeff told her, oh no. This can't be happening. Amy was starting to get physically sick, throwing up, because she couldn't take it no more. Like, what is going on? He's following her every movement, everywhere she went. He had GPS on her car. One day she was going to her mom's house. And he called her. When he called her, she didn't answer the phone, because she didn't want to cause any more problems. He called her and asked her, where are you going? And she tells him, I'm going to the library. He was like, oh, okay. Short while later, she decides to change her mind, because she was really going to the library. Change her mind because she wanted to see, do he know that if he's following her? She said she looking in the rearview mirror, she don't see nothing. No cars behind her. So she's like, he's not behind, he's not following me, so. This is what they said. Her cop instincts kicked in on the show, and she pulled over and she checks her vehicle. She looked in the back seat, all inside her car. Then she lifts up her hood and finds this GPS tracking system in the front of her car. She could not believe it. She was flustered. He'd been following her all this time using GPS tracking system. But when she told him that she was going to the library, she didn't go. She ended up actually driving towards her mom's house, her parents' house. And the reason it made her like seem suspicious because I was all over there snoring. It made her seem suspicious because once she told him she was going to the library, he was like, where you say you going at again? And he got upset with her because she lied. She was going to the library, but she switched it up because she wanted to see that he can really know. So she ended up hanging up on him. Told Jeff what's going on. They was like, we need to take this to the police. Ended up going to their department where they work for. Told them what was going on. Now, mind you, there was no relationship between Jeff and Amy at all in the beginning. They got close at the end. So, once the cops, she went to her detective and told her, the head detective on their law enforcement team, and told her what was going on. And he had GPS and he had the letter. Once she showed the letter, the suicide letter, showing that he was about to come after her and kill her. Like, she basically was dead if she didn't do anything at that time. She was dead. She was a dead woman walking. Her and possibly Jeff, because he was following Jeff too. So once she saw that, she was like, that he had his own place, she had her own place, but they were still married. So Amy just had to give her consent that they can walk into Jeff's house and search it. According to the Wisconsin law. Amy gave her consent. They went in there, found his laptop, and on his laptop he was looking up all kind of stuff of GPS tracking of the cars and oh, excuse me, all kind of stuff he was looking up that was illegal. So they ended up saying, especially with that suicide letter, it was not playing. They said we got enough to charge him with a felony now. They gave him 2 counts of stalking, which was for Jeff and one was for Amy. Amy and Jeff ended up getting married in 2009, which he pretty much put them together by him going crazy, doing all this stuff, because Amy was actually thought she was living her best life with this man. But he started getting jealous, the rain, she started doing all this stuff. So once they took it to the jury, whatever, they ended up finding him guilty of 2 counts of stalking. They gave him 3 years mandatory time, and the head detective told him that, I think we basically just saved your life because this man was gonna kill you. He was ready, like, you were already dead. In his eyes, you were dead. If he couldn't have you, nobody else would. Even though you and Jeff weren't together during this time, he felt as though in his heart, like, they're together and he gotta get him out. He gotta, like, both of y'all must be gone. He'd rather kill both of y'all and see nobody together than see y'all together and him sitting here and watch y'all on the side. He didn't think about his daughter, none of that. He just was like, it's over. Life is over. If he couldn't have Amy, nobody could. Nobody could. So he ended up getting sentenced to 3 years in prison. Lost his career. But who knows how he's going to react once he come home. Because he went into it, he didn't care about it this much. Like, I don't know if that was his first real girlfriend, but it had to be if he wild out like that. He really loved Amy. I don't know what she did to him, but don't do it to Jeff because shit, you're real in here. Alright, y'all. I am actually done. This was good. I am full. I can't eat the last sausage. It was really, 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 really good. And I can't finish it. I can't take another bite. Another bite. Take another bite. It's gonna be over. I'm gonna explode. Anywho, y'all, I'm get myself prepared for my next excuse me, my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you know when your girl upload her next video. Reese Cup Gang Gang. Until next time, see ya.